What's going on, family? It's the man with the plan, Coach Darius D. Brown, and we are back with another episode. I hope your week is off to a great start, and I hope that you are being intentional with going after your goals, being intentional with becoming the best version of yourself. We're going to get right into this thing, man. This episode is going to be unapologetic. It's going to be extremely intentional. So I hope you have your notepad and your pen out and you're ready to take some copious notes. And we're going to dive right into this thing. But before we do, make sure you like, subscribe, share with someone that you feel that can resonate with this message. And let's continue to push the envelope. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. It's all because of you and our supporters and the people that have been rocking with the Browns since day one. So we truly, truly value you. We appreciate you. So make sure you guys share this with somebody, all right? And let's be engaged in the comments. If you really rock with the Browns, man, throw some fire emojis in the comment section. Give us some feedback so we are knowing that we're doing our job to give you this value, all right? So you guys see it. Success requires a new you. You can't level up carrying old baggage. You cannot level up carrying old baggage. All right. Here we go. We're going to get right into it, right? We're going to dive right into this thing. Everybody wants success, but not everybody wants to outgrow the current version of themselves that's keeping them broke, distracted, or stuck. I know that might bite. I know that may sting, but it's the truth. It's the truth. And this is for the person that's watching this right now and you're like, wait a minute, I'm stuck in a season or a cycle, right? Because I haven't made the conscious decision to let go of some things. What are you willing to give up in order to go up? What are you willing to dismantle right now in this season that you're currently in to say, this is no longer serving me and it's time for me to cut this out of my life? It can be habits. It can be relationships. It can be you getting in your own way, right? Usually the inner me is the inner me. So what are you willing to like say, yo, wait a minute, it's not the people around me. It's me. It's no one else. It's me. I'm getting in my own way. I'm sabotaging my growth, my success. All right? So success isn't just about strategy. It's about identity. So for me, man, I'm so conscious and so aware of my growing process where each and every day I'm relaxing where I'm at. Like, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, this is where I'm at right now. What do I need to do to become a better version of me? I start writing it down, right? And I relax in it, even when it's uncomfortable, right? Sometimes you have to relax in that situation, whatever situation you're currently in. You have to sit in it, even when it's uncomfortable. And a lot of people are not willing to sit in their discomfort, right? So they don't know who they are. They haven't discovered their new identity because they're walking around like an accident. That's what I'm on. That we're gonna go right to it. You're walking around like an accident. You're waking up like an accident. You're going through the flow. You're saying to yourself, this is just the way it is. This is just the way I am. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. We have to be real with ourselves and honest with ourselves. And in this season, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not here to be around self-pity. I'm not here to be around negativity. I'm not here to be around drama. I'm only wanting to be around greatness. People that inspire to be great in all pillars of their life. Right? We have no time to waste. And this is what it means to discover your identity. When you know who you are, you start to say to yourself, wait a minute, this is the people that I want to affiliate myself around. This is the proximity that I want to be in because I know who I am. When you don't know who you are, you settle. You settle for relationships. You settle for opportunity. We're not settling in this season. We know our value. We know exactly what we have to do to level up, right? You don't get different results with the same habits, mindset, circle, or discipline. It's like insanity. Doing something over and over again, expecting a different result. It's like, wait a minute. Like, no. Like, I have to change my thinking process. I have to shift my paradigm. I have to shift my daily habits. I have to like shift the way how I speak, how I talk, how I move, right? And be intentional behind it. If your life hasn't changed, chances are it's because you haven't changed. If you are saying to yourself, wait a minute, why I'm still here. I'm still here. Right? So my wife, actually, we're celebrating her birthday this week. Her birthday is actually tomorrow on the 24th. So this episode is actually being shot on Monday. So her official birthday is tomorrow. And happy birthday, Queen. We love you. And yeah, man, we did something different this year for her birthday. So she wanted to celebrate her birthday by hosting a boot camp with her coach and, you know, some relatives, some of her gym buddies. And it was just dope to see, man, because I'm like, number one, my wife is not making it about her, right? She is making it about other people to position other people to win when it comes to their health, when it comes to their fitness. And if anybody knows the Browns, they know that fitness is our lifestyle. It's part of our identity. When you think about fitness, you think about the Browns. We're constantly in the gym, 6 days a week. 6 days a week, eating healthy, right? At least we try to. I slip up here and there, but I'm getting better, y'all. I'm getting better. But yeah. So yesterday, man, we hosted this boot camp at our gym, and just to see people that came out, right? Some people that my wife hasn't seen in years, right? Friendships, like profound friendships. Some of her homegirls that she hasn't seen, and it's like they picked up right where they left off. And I'm looking and I'm just like, wow, that's what you call a beautiful friendship, a platonic, beautiful friendship. And I'm bringing this up to say, number one, I'm proud of my wife because, number one, she's making it about other people. She wants to position other people to win. And that's what true leadership is all about, right? Serving other people, even on your birthday, not making it about yourself. As long as we position other people to win, we're going to win by default. People got a great workout on a Sunday. Now they're able to start their week off with clarity, with focus, with intention, and with hope. Knowing that, man, I was around proximity and greatness for Joe's birthday celebration. And back in the day, we might be at the hookah lounge. We might be having drinks. We might be at a day party, right? But this is what growth looks like. And a lot of times we're doing something over and over again, expecting different results. And we complain about our situation, but it's you. What are you willing to give up in order to go up? I always say this: you can't complain about your situation if you're not willing to change it. If you're not willing to change your circumstances, you can't complain about it. That's insanity. So shout out again to my wife, man, because she's just positioning other people to win. And people gravitate towards her energy. People gravitate towards who she is because she's just Not only she's a beacon of light, she's a pure person. I always tell my wife, anybody that's in your life, they are blessed beyond measure. She is the epitome of what a true friend is. So seeing her with her friend yesterday after four or 5 years, and they're catching up, picking up right where they left off, no complaining. Her friend knows exactly what Joe is building, and Joe knows exactly what her friend is building. There's no animosity. There's no envy. There's no jealousy. There's no feeling any type of way. And I'm just going to call it for what it is. I have a zero tolerance. And she'll be like, babe, like, see, me and my wife, we balance each other out because I'm just a straight shooter. Like, I tell it exactly like a TI is. I'm a straight shooter. I'm going to tell you, it might be like, dang, he coming at me. Yeah. I'm a grown man. That's not what we doing. So for me, it's like when I see another adult feeling some type of way because I'm building something for my family and for my community, you got to go. If it costs me my peace and my money and my success, it's too expensive. You have to go. I have no time to waste. Every decision that I make dictates my family's future, my children's future. So to see that in real time with my wife and her friends was a beautiful situation. And that's an indication that my wife is pure based off of her friendships. They're about winning. They're about greatness. They're about keeping themselves active mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Right? Like just greatness. And that's what it's all about. So if your life hasn't changed, chances are you haven't changed. All right. I've seen it. I've seen people learn about credit. I'm in the business of business credit. Right. We're in the business of helping people establish or gain their buying power back. I've seen people run money plays. I've seen it all. Right. But they continue to sabotage themselves and remain stuck because of them not being willing or not having the self-awareness to say to themselves, wait a minute, something is off. Something is wrong right now. Right? You have to be real with yourself. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing or what everybody else thinks. They're not in the season that you're currently in. You have a purpose that you have to fulfill. You have to be unapologetic with that and sit in that, relax in that. All right? No more self-sabotaging in this season. All right? Here's the truth that nobody wants to hear, though. You don't rise to goals, you fall to habits. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your habits. Your habits is what dictates your future. Your habits is what dictates your success. Your habits dictates your bank account. Your habits dictate how your business model flows. Right? So if you can be real with yourself and say, okay, what are my habits like each and every day? When I wake up, what do I do the first thing that I wake up? I'll run the play for you guys, what I do. The first 10 to 15, I give it to God. Right? Pray, journal, devotional, reading, being intentional about it, not just reading a white page with black words. No, I'm reading with intention. I'm taking this information that I'm reading, I'm consuming it, and then I'm applying it, what I call daily application. So getting the context, sitting in it, reflecting on it. So now I have these things that I do every single day where I reflect, right? I reset, I replenish, and then I relinquish. So I relinquish anything that's no longer serving me, no longer that I know that I can't carry that weight. I give it to God and I go on about my day. So When you see people and you be like, wait a minute, this person is always in good spirits. They're always about their business. They always have clarity. It's because 9 times out of 10, they're doing something. They have a mantra. They're doing something first part of their day to set the tone. Whatever you do, the first 30 minutes to an hour of your day sets the tone for the rest of the day. So if you're on social media, if that's the first thing you do is pick up your phone, and here, by the way, I'm not here to judge or condemn anybody. I've been there before. First thing I would do is wake up, roll over, pick up my phone. And I was consuming too much blue light where I'm like, matter of fact, man, my head is about to explode. Like I'm looking at everybody else's life and what everybody else is doing. And then it was hindering my family. It was hindering my business. Until I said, you know what? No. Like, if these people can do it, I can do it. But I had to change my habits. I had to change my daily flow. I get made fun of all the time by my wife, my kids. Daddy, you old. Why you go to bed so early? Yeah, because I'm not going against the law of nature. What do I mean by that is I'm going to get my rest at least 8 hours every single day because I'm up by 3:50, 4 o'clock every morning, right? So when I go to the gym, when I pray, go to the gym, come back, start my day, start working my business, I have to make sure I pour into myself, right? And this is one of the reasons why you can't be good for everybody else if you're not good to yourself. So pouring back into yourself is essential, not only for your personal salvation, but it's essential for your relationships, for your business, for your family. You have to pour back into yourself. All right? So if you don't have the capacity to answer that phone call or that text, don't feel bad. You don't have the capacity. And people will either understand or they won't. It is what it is. Again, we're all adults here. We're grown. See, people won't understand because it's just them. They're their only responsibility. You have an assignment that they can't even wrap their head around. So your assignment is so big where if you don't have the capacity to pick up that phone to answer that text message, it's cool. It's not for them to understand. And you don't have to. So I explain this to my mentees all the time. I'm saying you don't have to disclose your boundaries. Like I'm not yelling out, oh, by the way, don't text me at after 8 p.m. because I'm asleep. No, I don't have to do that. If a person reaches out or says, hey, can we speak at 8:30? I would like to acquire your services or your mentorship. Can you speak at 8:30 p.m.? I'm not available at that time. How does 9 a.m. tomorrow morning sound? Oh, yeah, that sounds great. I'm sticking to my boundaries. I made the commitment to my boundaries. That person didn't make the commitment to my boundaries, right? So I don't have to disclose it. People will get it, like family, friends. Our family and friends, they get it. They know, like, yo, D and Joe, like, they have structure. And God is a God of structure. It's in the Bible. It's in Scripture. These are not my words. These are not my teachings. This is biblical. Money runs away from confusion. Success runs away from confusion and chaos and not having order. If you don't have order, what are you doing? Right? So boundaries creates order. It creates you not living a life of chaos when you set healthy boundaries. I'm giving y'all the play, man. I hope you guys are taking these notes and you're going to apply it, right? Right, daily application. It doesn't mean anything. You're watching these episodes and you're not applying it. We're all growing together, right? So, again, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe. Share with someone that you feel that can resonate with this message, right? We tapping in 2026. We're all in on this thing. We're all in. We are all in, and we're rooting for you. So keep it going, man. Every day, get better by 1%. We live by that model. 1% every single day. Just imagine where you will be in the next 30 days, 45 days, just simply by getting better. Progress over perfection. Those small wins equal to big wins, right? You want to eat better. You want to have a healthier diet. You want to exercise more. You want to start that business. Those small wins, but it starts with self. It starts with you. You are your greatest asset. So when you get yourself right, everything is going to flow through you in a positive way, a dynamic way. All right. Y'all forgive me, by the way, man. This weather is so bipolar right now. Listen, I'm from Georgia, and I'm still not used to this weather. I mean, dang, just a couple days ago, it was like 70, 80 degrees. Now we're back down to 30 degrees. So my throat, that's why I'm taking this tea. So y'all bear with me. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm like getting the kids ready for school, making sure I'm like, one day they can wear shorts, T-shirt. Today, it's T-shirt, sweater, bubble coat. I'm like, so make sure you guys, if you're here in Georgia, man, Atlanta, man, make sure you guys stay bundled up and take your tea, drink it, consume your supplements because it's real out here. All right, y'all take care of yourself. We ain't got time. See, we don't have time to be getting sick, man. We got moves to make. See, the weather tries to throw us off, but listen, if it's to be, it's up to me. So stay prepared, stay ready. All right. So you don't rise to goals, you fall to your habits. That's what we talked about, right? Old mindset equals new income ceiling. So when you change your mindset, now the income increases, right? Your thoughts are powerful. So a man thinketh, it is he. What I think, it is what becomes my reality. It really, what you think truly becomes your reality. All right. Comfort zones kill opportunity. When you stay in a comfort zone, you get an opportunity, you don't take it because you're comfortable with your current circumstance. It's time to get out of the comfort zone. If it doesn't scare you, if it doesn't frighten you, if it doesn't do something to your shanana, you like, wait a minute, like you don't get that feeling in your God feeling. Some people call it gut feeling, I call it God feeling. If you don't get that, it's not big enough. People wanting millionaire results, check this out. People wanting millionaire results with employee discipline. I want to be a millionaire. I get it all the time. Coach, I want to be a millionaire. Coach, I want to make my first couple six figures. What's that mindset like? Because that's the first thing we do when you join the academy, when you join the Bag Academy. We going over mindset. Because I can give you the game. I can give you the playbook. But if you're not changing this, we're wasting our time. You got to be intentional with shifting your mindset. Shift your mindset, shift your life, right? Success requires emotional maturity, not just information. Listen, I've been in rooms with multiple six-figure earners, multiple seven-figure earners, multiple eight-figure earners, 10-figure earners. I've seen it all. I've heard it all. I've spoken in front of hundreds of people. I've done it, right? And all of these people share one thing in common. They have emotional intelligence. They don't let things that's not conducive to the bottom line, the objective, throw them off their pivot. They don't let other people see them sweat because they're focused on something so much greater. A lot of people they don't have the emotional intelligence and they're like, man, listen, I can't handle relationships well. I can't handle my business well because I'm not anchored in emotional intelligence. These pillars are essential. Hold on one sec. These pillars are essential, right? spiritual intelligence, emotional intelligence, mental intelligence, relational intelligence. You have those intact. Your finances, everything increases. Everything. I'm not thinking about why this person feels this way about me. I can care less what you feel about me. You helping me make some money? You helping me get to the bag? You helping me create these business models so we can continue to serve our communities? And that is the problem with a lot of us. We get caught up in high school play, popularity contests, always focusing. If people can mind the business that pays them, I promise you the world will be a better place. People will be more successful. People will be making more money. But everybody is focused on other people. Focus on you until the focus is on you. Continue to focus on you. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. And that is the problem. I'm telling you, in order to get to the fruit, we get into the root. And that is part of the problem. Everybody worries about other people. You and everybody else's stories. I'm going to keep it real with you. My team runs my social media. I don't look at nobody's stories. I'm not scrolling all day. I post because my social media pages, that's my business card, but it's also my bank account. That's how I look at my social media pages. So I'm not posting nonsense. I post encouragement. I post the game, right? I post the information. I post resources, right? Value, so I can make money, so I can create massive income. We didn't make our first $100,000 in the first 6 months just by twiddling our fingers and worrying, looking at everybody else and looking at what they. If I'm looking at your story, keep it real. If I'm looking at your story, and this is again, I know we're gonna finish this up, man. But I have to share this. If I'm looking at your story, I'm doing my business a disservice. I'm doing my family a disservice. I'm doing you a disservice. And this is what successful people, they understand they're on borrowed time. I have no time to waste. Even shooting this episode early in the morning, right? It's 7:30 in the morning, right? And we're shooting this episode because we know we have to get the value out. But if I'm on the couch scrolling, I'm doing you a disservice. Does that make sense? So we know, successful people know that they're on borrowed time, and because of that, they have no time to waste. They're on the other side of what we call good time, not bad time, because time does this. Time doesn't wait. It continues to move forward, not back. So don't go against the law of nature. Flow with it, all right? Flow with it. Your next level isn't hiding from you. It's waiting on the version of you that can handle it. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. Your next level isn't hiding from you. It's waiting on the version of you that can truly handle it. It's like, yo, your future self is doing this. Yo, I'm waiting on you. Like, let's build, let's win again. I'm waiting on you. And I know you see it. We've all been there where we've seen spurts of our future self, and man, it looks beautiful. That glow up is so beautiful. It's an exhilarating experience when you're able to see on the other side. But you got to shift some things to meet your future self. You got to shift some things. All right, so what you have to let go of, all right? This is the things you must release right now, today. Today, you must release these things to become the best version of yourself. Y'all ready? Here we go. Outdated friendships that normalize mediocrity. If you are around people that normalize mediocrity, like this is okay. This is okay for me to just be around mediocre. No, no more of that. We're not doing that in 2026. God bless them, but we're on to bigger and better things. Victim mindset. They don't want to see me win. Like, stop. We got to get out of this mindset and this mentality of always focusing on why people not supporting us. Why people are, so what? It's 8 billion, over 8 billion people in the world. There's so many people that are rooting for you that don't even know you. You so worried about why this person ain't liking my page or liking my comments or so what? That's a victim mindset. We got to stop doing that. Because I hear it all the time. This person, they don't share my stuff. They don't like my content. They don't view my stories. They don't do this. They not real friends. It's not true. I can care less if you like my stuff because you see it. I just want you to see it. We got so many people, clients of ours, even my students, that don't even follow me on social media. But guess what? They spent that ticket. They spent that high level price to become a part of that's what I'm on. They seen something that came across their news feed or their explore page, and they started to watch me or my wife, right? And because they seen that we are experts at what we do, we know what we're talking about, they invested in themselves in our platform. But they not liking everything that we post. They may not even be following us, and that's cool. We got to get out of the victim mentality. We have to. All right. Fear of looking different or moving different. This is a big one. A lot of times it's like, man, if I start moving different, I'm gonna lose these friendships. People gonna be looking at me different. So it's cool. Move different. Think different. Operate different. Act different. Oh, you change. I'm supposed to. A caterpillar doesn't stay a caterpillar, right? It goes through a metamorphosis stage, and then it breaks out into this beautiful thing we call a butterfly, right? We're supposed to evolve. We're supposed to change. Yes, I change. Yes, I level up. I encourage you to do the same thing. Bad spending habits, lack of discipline. Why are we spending money? Spend it like you don't have it. Spend it like my uncle used to tell me this all the time growing up as a kid. Nephew, spend it like you don't have it. And that's exactly I don't care how much money you make. I don't care. Spend it like you don't have it. Invest it into other vehicles, right? IPAs, income producing activities. Right? So if you are wanting to buy liabilities, create other streams of income that can support those liabilities, right? And this is why getting mentorship is so critical. We need mentors. We need community. We cannot do this thing by ourselves. You need other people that have been where you're looking to go, to pour into you, to give you the blueprint to level up. I know it sounds redundant. I know you've heard it before, but you won't feel it or understand it until you are a part of it. You have to get mentorship. If you want to be the best version of yourself, your favorite rapper, your favorite singer, your favorite actor or actress, they have mentors. And this is why they're great. We all have a gift and a God-given purpose. And it's our job to ensure that we share it to the world, share it amongst our community. All right. So if you struggling with your finances, but you're spending money all the time, it's time to implement a budget, a monthly budget, right? Because we can't hit a target that we can't see, right? So if we haven't implemented this budget and you're just spending, you look at your bank statements, and you're like, man, damn, I didn't spend too much money on Starbucks again. I didn't spend too much money eating out again this month. It's time to reevaluate some things. All right. And needing approval before taking action. You need validation, stamp of approval before you take action. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. It's actually taking action. So make sure you take action before seeking validation, seeking approval from others. That is a lot of people's Achilles heel, wanting stamp of approval from everybody except themselves and God. That's the only person I want approval from is God and myself. I'm giving myself the stamp of approval. I'm my biggest cheerleader, and you should be the same. You are your biggest cheerleader. Check this out. Some people pray for success while protecting the habits that guarantee failure. Whew. Some people pray for success while protecting the habits that guarantee failure. Sit in that for a second, because that is the truth. You praying for success, but you keeping these habits. It's not getting you to the next level. You keeping it right here, coddled like a newborn baby. Bounce, deuces, bounce. You're no longer serving me, habit. Bounce like a rabbit. Get up out of here. You ain't served your purpose. You're not doing anything for me. So, yeah. So we're wrapping up, man. I hope you guys listen. 2026. We're going into the third month of 2026, and we have so much time. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. We don't have a lot of time. We don't. But it's not too late to start getting right, getting things in order, getting structure, changing your daily habits, becoming the best version of yourself, starting that task, getting in the gym, getting that membership, starting to meal prep, starting to change how you eat, starting to surround yourself around greatness, around circles of people that are going to pour into you, right? That's going to hold you accountable, investing in that mentorship, investing in that business, starting that project. Shift from problem to solution. So now you may have been focusing on the problem. Now you shift your mindset to say, I'm no longer focusing on the problem. Now I'm going to focus on the solution. There's always a solution to my problem. I'm just magnifying these problems. Now I'm going to magnify the solution to solve my problem, right? These are your new identity traits. Disciplined even when nobody's watching. Going to the gym when nobody's watching. Running a couple miles when nobody's watching. Working your business when nobody's watching. Everything doesn't have to be publicized or put on social media. It's a drug. We get it, man. Social media is a drug. We seek validation. We have to post every little thing to let people know that we got something going on. And you don't have to. I don't post everything. I don't have to. I've already built credibility. Our business is thriving. People know what we do. I don't need that stamp of approval. I'm gonna keep it real with you. When we first started, I was posting everything. I need y'all to see, boom, yeah, you gotta. And I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of those people that was following us never joined our services or our business. They just wanted to. Some of them was preying on our downfall. Some people were like, listen, just wanted to see what they were doing. So we had to protect that. Some things you got to protect so you can't publicize it to the world. Everybody don't have your best intentions, right? Focus on long-term wins over short-term vibes. So focus on the long-term, longevity, not the short-term vibes, right? Willing to invest in knowledge, mentorship, and systems, saving yourself time, energy, and money. System, saving yourself time, energy, money. System, saving yourself time, energy, money. System, saving yourself time, energy, and money. You have to develop your systems within your business model. Order. You have to have order. If you're running around chaotic and chaos, you're going to be in a hamster wheel doing this. You're going to drive yourself crazy. Mentorship. Invest in those systems. All right? Emotionally stable when things get uncomfortable. This is a good one because when things are uncomfortable, when adversity shows that ugly face and you can still stay level-headed, man, give yourself a pat on the back. That's power. That is strength. That is courage. That is growth in the most beautiful form. When you can be like, man, things getting uncomfortable. There's things I'm constantly facing discomfort. Stay level-headed. Remind yourself why you do what you do. Remind yourself who you are, and know that discomfort is only temporary. Actually, it's actually meant for you to go through to sharpen you, to help you become the best version of yourself, because we're always constantly growing and evolving. So it's essential. It's imperative for us to constantly go through discomfort. We have to go through discomfort to sharpen us. Selective with time, energy, and your circle. You got to be selective with your time, energy, and your circle. Very selective. Yeah, I'm bougie with my circle. Yeah, just like I'm bougie with my food. I'm bougie with my friendships. I'm bougie with my time. I'm bougie with my business. I'm bougie. I don't want to be around everybody. I don't want to be accessible to everybody. I just don't. When you know your true value and you know who you are, you're not accessible to the world. My wife always said, dang, everybody know you, but I don't know everybody. And I tend to keep it that way. That's why even going out in public sometimes I'm like, man, I'm gonna put my black shades on. So I have come to the conclusion as I get older, a lot of people will say I'm an extrovert, which I will agree to that. But I have introvert ways. Like off camera, when it comes to our business, of course, because I'm constantly speaking, pouring into others. But when I'm around family and I'm just chilling. Watch my basketball, play with my kids, take them to their sports, be with wifey. Like, I don't want to be in everybody's face. And it's just it just comes with age and growing and becoming, more wise, I guess. So yeah, man, be selective with that, your time, energy, and your circle. All right? This is why mentorship matters. Right? This just doesn't teach you strategy, but to help you evolve faster rather than you doing it by yourself, you doing it alone. I know you guys keep saying he keeps talking about mentorship. I'm going to continue to talk about mentorship because in order for you to grow in 2026, you need mentorship. If you're serious about leveling up this year, you need guidance. You need the framework, somebody that's already been where you're at and ready and willing to help you get to the next level. You're going to keep talking about your ideas. You're going to keep talking, but you don't have the strategies and the proven like systems, proven testimonials. Like, you don't have it, but your mentor has it. And they're ready to serve you. They're ready to get you to the next level. So we'll have the description to book a call with us so we can go over your goals, to map out that game plan, to see exactly where you're at, where you're looking to go, where you're looking to what you're looking to accomplish. When you have that in order and you have a realistic, I'm gonna say that with emphasis, a realistic roadmap, now you're able to get to the next level. Right? Again, we can't hit a target that we can't see. All right? I'm going to read this because this was very profound. As I was, strategizing for this episode, I was like, man, God gave me this revelation. And I was like, all right, I gotta share this with you guys. All right? Most people don't fail because they lack opportunity. They fail because they lack structure, accountability, and the right environment. That's what mentorship fixes. That's what mentorship fixes. Structure, systems, accountability, not only for myself, but from our academy, our students. They're going to hold you accountable. That's what you need. You need to be in an environment that's going to stretch you past your potential, your capacity. That's when a different level unlocks itself. All right. My mentees, they've gone from broke to winning and I don't mean broke just financially. I mean winning mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Their business is thriving. They have more. Their marriage, if they're married, their marriage is thriving. Their home is thriving. Their children are happy. When you can honestly say, man, I don't have to worry about my money or finances, it fixes stuff. When you can wake up every morning and say, man, my bills are paid, I got money to invest, I got this, we show you that in the academy because we've been there before. Trust me. When finances can break a relationship, can cause a lot of friction in the home. And we don't want that for you, right? So it's time for you to say, wait a minute, if I care about my home, my children, my marriage, like it's time for me to, all right, I don't have this thing figured out. I don't. And it's time for me to level up. It's time for me to get a part of a community. Man, when I invested in my first mentorship, I was terrified because I really didn't want to spend the money. I'm going to keep it real. I'm like, man, dang, bro. I'm like, you know what? I got to. I have to. And man, I'll do it 100 times. I'll do it 100 times. I will spend that 100 times because it changed my life. But I took action and I took the information. I wasn't just curious on information and allergic to execution. I took the information and I applied it because I wanted to get my family out of our current situation. And looking back, I'm like, thank God that I took that step. I took that step and it changed me and my family's life. And everybody's connected to us. We don't worry about money anymore. We don't worry about how we're going to pay our bills. We're not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. We went from overdraft to overflow. And that's what God wants for you. That's what Coach D. Brown wants for you. You should want it for yourself. There's so many resources. So a lot of people are like, well, Coach, man, I know you have this high ticket offer. I don't have the money right now. The money is right there in front of you. It's right there in front of you. There's money everywhere. You're looking at money right now. You just open your eyes. There's so many different resources. It's biblical. You have not because you ask not. You're too focused. You're magnifying your problem instead of focusing on the solution. When money is right there, your solution, problem solved. I just gave you the play. And unfortunately, some people are going to miss it because they're still focusing on the problem. They haven't opened up their eyes yet to say, wait a minute, bingo. This is why clarity is so essential. Having mental clarity is so essential. Opening up your eyes, focusing on the solution, not the problem, is so essential. I got students that didn't have it, single moms that have invested in my mentorship. They figured it out. And now they're thriving. Single moms with children. So you're married, if you have, boom, figure it out. Come together, strategize, organize. Get it right, because that's what we want for you. All right? So we're going to do a fire round before we wrap up. All right? So the fire round, typically we do this when we have a guest on. And by the way, guys, I'm not going to disclose it. Who we going to have? We got 2 guests coming up in the next coming weeks. Man, fire. I hope you guys are ready. Like, these people, they are building businesses, 10-figure businesses in the marketplace. So you guys stay tuned for this because, yes, and this is what it's all about, just sharing the knowledge with you guys. I don't have all the answers, so we bring other people on that are actually winning and have a proven track record of success, and they're here to share the knowledge and the wealth with you as well. All right. And we keeping it all the way real. This is keeping it real with the Browns, so we're going to keep it all the way real. But with this fire round, I want you guys to drop your comments below. Please, guys. This helps us, allows us to continue to share. So make sure if you like, cool, but just drop a comment so we can get your feedback so we know that we're on the right track and we're doing the right thing, like Spike Lee. You feel me? All right, so fire round. We want to be quick on this. So what's one habit you know is holding you back right now? What's that one habit? And don't be afraid, man. It's a safe space. Share that one habit, right? Because we'll pour into you. We'll give you that knowledge and give you that constructive criticism that you need. All right. Have you ever outgrown a friend but felt guilty about it? That's a good one. Do you think success is more about mindset or strategy? Do you think success is more about mindset or strategy? That's a good one. What's harder, starting the journey or changing who you are? That's good. That's real good. And are you actually ready for the level you say you want? Got to be real about that question. Are you actually ready for the level you say you want? Be honest. Are you trying to change your life or just hoping it magically happens? Because if you're really trying to change your life, you can do it starting today. No one else, no one's getting in your way but yourself. Not your friends, not your parents, not your siblings, not your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your spouse. It's you. If you're serious, it starts right now. Make it happen. We're rooting for you. All right? So, man, listen, I hope that was some value for you guys. You know, we're going to continue to push the envelope. We're going to continue to share this knowledge, man. Again, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share with someone that you feel that can resonate with this message today. And we'll have the link in the description below. Join the community. We want you a part of our community. We're ready to level up in all aspects, no matter what industry you're in. We'll give you the play. If you feel stuck, if you've already started your business and you feel stuck right now and you need some guidance, book a call with us. We'll see if we're a good fit for each other. And here's the thing. Sometimes I've had to turn people away in my mentorship just because mentally they just were not there. And it's cool. While you are assessing me as your potential mentor, as your potential coach, I'm also interviewing you as well. This is why we do these discovery calls, because we need to ensure that this is a good fit for both parties, right? So if you're not ready, I'm not here to just take your money. I'm here to ensure that this is a good fit, the right investment for you, right? Because you might just need a quick tweak, right? I'm willing to give that to you. But if you feel like you stuck and you ready to really, really level up in 2026 and beyond and shift your whole life, your children's life, your family's life, your business, and everybody that's connected to you, go ahead and book that call. All right? Till next time, guys, we'll see you next week. Be blessed.